everyone, this is Sarah. Welcome back to my channel, Short Rest Manga. Recently I was looking at Right Stuf Anime and I was looking at their pre-orders and trying to figure out when certain volumes of series that I'm currently reading are coming out. Things like Jujutsu Kaisen Volume 10, Spy X Family Volume 5, and other series like Blue Period Volume 3 that I really want to read as soon as they come out. And so I'm trying to get more on the pre-order game. I used to never pre-order anything, but I'm realizing with some series, depending on how popular they are, they're really hard to get if you don't pre-order them ahead of time. So I'm trying to change that, and I made a list of things that I wanted to pre-order. So I'm looking at my manga, I'm looking at the different series that I'm reading, and I am realizing very quickly as I'm trying to set these pre-orders and I'm thinking about the Right Stuf summer sale and all the bundles and like the really good deals that they have and what series I want to collect, and I'm like doing all this planning. I have papers everywhere and my pen ink is on my hands. It was a mess. But I look over at my shelf and I realize that I don't have too much room for a ton more series. I know especially some series like Yona the Dawn is something I really want to read, and I think that's one of the series I'm going to try to get lots of volumes from. Right Stuf when the summer sale starts in June. I believe it starts in June. And that's 30 volumes like in itself. So I'm like, maybe I should take a look at my collection and see what are things that I don't plan on reading anymore, or maybe I read a long time ago and I'm not really enjoying now. So that's what this video is today. I'm going to show you some series that I'm pretty sure I'm going to be parting with. It's unhauling, which is, I believe, the correct term in the community. I'm going to show you some of the manga that I don't want to keep anymore, or I know I'm not going to continue reading. Then after that, I'm going to show you guys a quick reorganization of my shelf. It's just a little messy right now. I finished reading Dead Man Wonderland yesterday, and I had just kind of thrown volumes back, and it's just kind of like a mess. Maybe you can tell a little bit, maybe not, but I'm just going to reorganize it a bit, and that's what I have for today. So let me show you what my first series or volume is that I'm going to be unhauling. If you watched my What I Read in March video, then this might not be a surprise to you when I tell you that the first volume of manga that I will be unhauling is Farming Life in Another World. Yeah, this was something I wanted to really like, and I remember buying it. I remember the moment I clicked add to cart on Right Stuf when I bought it. This was part of like the first haul that I did. It was like my December haul of last year, and I was like, it has farming in the title. I love things about farming. Maybe it'll work. And honestly, I did like 80% of this volume. Some of the side characters and the side plots that are kind of seeming like they might be more of a front runner plot now, just really tore me away from the series. I didn't like a lot of the side characters, and yeah, maybe this is something I would read online, but I don't need the physical volumes in my collection, so I'm going to be parting with this. So the second thing I'm unhauling is something I actually bought very long ago, probably when I was in a freshman or sophomore in high school, and I haven't really read it since. If I barely read probably half of this. It's a box set, and I don't know if I've shown it too much on my channel, but that's like the Legend of Zelda manga box set. It's really cool. The art is awesome. As you can see, it has traveled with me. It is dusty. It is bent up, the box. But honestly, like the manga itself is, yeah, the manga itself, maybe save for a few small dents at the bottom, is like brand new. I don't even think I remember reading any of it. And it's something that's cute. Here's some of the art style, and it varies. This is like The Legend of Zelda, The Minish Cap. There's The Phantom Hourglass, Ocarina of Time, Majora's Mask, Oracle of Seasons, Link to the Past, Four Swords, Part 1 and 2. And it's really great, and honestly I bought it originally because I loved the Legend of Zelda series. Skyward Sword was the first Legend of Zelda series that I beat completely on my own without help when I was growing up. I was so proud. Wind Waker was probably, yeah, Wind Waker was I think the first one I ever played on the GameCube, and it was so fun. I still love Wind Waker so much. I did get my brother's help when I was playing it, so I didn't beat it on my own, but yeah, it holds special memories for me. And honestly, I think that's part of the reason why I bought this box set, because it did hold a place, and it still does. The Legend of Zelda series holds a special place in my heart, but I don't need this. I enjoyed it while I had it, and it's taking up shelf space, and yeah, I think it's time for me to part with it. But yeah, that's about it. That's kind of the history of why I got it, and I think it has a better home somewhere else than with me. Okay, so these next two volumes, I'm very interested to see if any of you know or heard of this series. I originally got these, I believe, again, when I was in high school. I went to Anime North, which is an anime convention in Toronto, and I believe I got these out of grab bags. They're just like random grab bags with different types of items in it, either anime or manga, and I believe that's where I got these. I truly don't remember, so I'm pretty sure it was at that convention. And that is the Yokai Doctor, volumes 1 and volume 2. So yeah, again, I don't even remember where I got these. The art is really, really cool. And I believe the reason why I'm unhauling it is because, not because it's kind of uninteresting or boring or the art's bad. It's actually really cool. Let me show you that. It's about this guy who I believe he's in high school. I think they're both high schoolers, and he is a doctor for demons or yokai, and he meets this person. I forgot their names. Again, this was a long time ago I got these, and it's kind of their adventures of meeting yokai and the different kinds and learning that they're not all monsters and you can take care of them and they become your friends. So it's really cool, but the problem is that I believe it's out of print. I think they've only printed 3 of these volumes in English. I went on eBay to see, kind of I'm gonna sell it. Maybe people are selling it, and I only see up to volume 3, and I believe it's out of print in English. I think in Japanese they have 12 volumes. I think it's completed, but you might need to look that up. So, it's out of print in English. I'm not gonna get it in Japanese. I don't have volume 3, and I don't really see a need to get volume 3 if it's out of print, so I think I'm gonna part ways with this. I thought about keeping it for memories, but I need this I need this shelf space, so that's where we're at. So I'm gonna be parting with these. Let me know if you have heard this series before, or maybe there's an anime for it. That might be something I'd check out instead, because the premise and the characters seem really cool. So, I mean, if there's an anime, I'd recommend checking it out, but collecting the manga might not be feasible. So these next volumes I'm going to be getting rid of because I just didn't really get into the story. Again, this is a series that I believe I bought back when I was in high school, maybe middle school, and I bought them at Borders. Rest in peace, Borders. I got a lot of my first manga there. I think that's actually where I bought my first manga ever. And I believe the series is still ongoing. It's plus 30 volumes, I know, at least. And it's kind of long. I don't feel like collecting all of it physically. Maybe I'll give it a chance digitally. A lot of people might be surprised because I think this is a very popular series, but it just didn't really hit the right chord with me, and that's Black Butler 1 through 6. I wanted to like it, and I think it's the character designs are really cool, the art is really cool, but I mean, I don't know. What did you guys think of Black Butler? If you've heard of it, have you read it, watched it? There must be an anime, I'm pretty sure there is. But the plot, I mean, cool demon butler that's really cool and strong, yeah, that's a plus. But I remember maybe because I was younger, but I just didn't really get the plot. Wasn't really interested in it. Nothing really kept me going. I don't think I really connected with any of the characters as well. Here I can show you guys the covers. But I believe this is a very popular series, and I mean, again, the art, really cool. Characters, pretty cool, but I don't know, it just wasn't for me. Maybe, again, it's something where I try the anime, because this has to have an anime, I'm sure, but physically collecting it, I think I'm gonna pass. So this is something that's gonna open up a lot of shelf space for me, and yeah, again, the art is really, really cool. But I don't know, do you guys think I should give it another chance? Is there any Black Butler fans out there that you know, is this worth keeping? Do you think, you know, I should give it another try? Let me know, because right now that's not my plan. So what I've showed you guys is pretty much all the manga I was planning on unhauling at the moment. There's a few things I'm still a little iffy about in my collection, but I didn't have the strong sense of, I think I can part with this like I did with these other series. But there is a few volumes of a series that I think I might sell because I'm thinking about buying the box set, and I think that's just the best way to go. So I'm thinking about selling my Bakuman 1 through 7 volumes. I think the box set is on Amazon right now for like $120, so you know, with me the few dollars or whatever, you know, this stuff's old and kind of damaged, so you know, I'm not gonna be selling this retail price, you know, so whatever small money I do make from these volumes, you know, to put that into the box set, it's probably gonna be like at least $100 or less for 20 brand new volumes of a really cool series. So I think that's probably the path I'm gonna take. I can show you guys the covers since I have them, but yeah, it's a series about, you know, 2 guys in high school trying to make a manga, and it shows their process of doing that and their shenanigans and the friends they make and other mangakas, and it's really cool. I've been starting different series. I haven't had the time to start it back up again, so I think, you know, getting rid of these volumes, and when I do have time, buying the box set and then just reading it all in one go. But yeah, the art is really cool. I believe these are, yeah, these are from the creators of Death Note. So again, the art is pretty familiar to me. It looks really cool. And yeah. It was easier to put them that way than this way. But yeah, that's all the manga I'm thinking about getting rid of and hauling. And there might be more in the future to make more space, but we'll see. I'll keep you guys updated. And I thought about originally getting, I have, I think, Soul Eater volumes 1 through 8, and I thought about getting the perfect editions, but the perfect editions are cool of Soul Eater, but I don't know if they're really worth the price. It's like a volume and a half. Maybe if there were 2 volumes per, like, perfect edition, I think that would be more enticing than 1.5. I mean, the spines for the singles are much cooler, and I think it takes up less room than the bulky perfect editions, so I've been kind of turned away from that, and I think when I do start picking up Soul Eater again, I'm just going to keep going in the singles, so I'm going to keep the ones that I have. And yeah, I think that's about that. Yeah, I think that wraps up talking about the manga I'm going to be parting with, and now I'm going to just kind of reorganize my shelf, get some order back in the chaos that it has become, and I'll show you guys that too. Thanks again for watching and stopping by my channel. Let me know in the comments below if you have recently got rid of any manga, or if there's any manga on your shelf that you think you might be parting with soon. Let me know. Or let me know if you think I should keep any of the manga that I had talked about. Say if it's worth reading again and giving it a second shot. I'm really interested to hear what you guys think. And again, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!